All right, I need my marshals out here. Looks like everybody's ready. All right, on the front row. Let's go ahead and everybody ease by and check your transponders. Make sure everybody got the good transponder count. Andrew, check. Easy, guys. We'll pair them up on the lap, on the tray lap. All right, everybody but Greg checked in.
There we go.
All right, we got Greg. All right, on the front row, hey, start them back. Yeah, there you go, just a little bit. There you go. All right, it'll be Eddie and Rudy on the front row, Andrew and Don on the second row, David and Joey on the third row, Mark and Roger on the fourth row, and Daryl and Greg on the fifth row.
You can barely see Rogers.
Once again, Eddie and Rudy on the front row. Eddie 1, Rudy 2, Andrew 3, Don 4, David 5, Joey 6, Mark 7, Roger 8, Daryl 9, and Greg 10.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of cars. How many cars? About 10 cars. Yeah. In turn 3? I think. Yeah, turn 3 and 4.
Dave, can you handle it down there?
Rogers
Anybody else can get the
place.
other side in 3 and 4? I think everybody else on Johnston. All right. Corner marshals ready. Drivers at the sound of the horn. And we're off. Easy, guys, easy. Going down the back street. Oh, trouble. Everybody clear on that first lap. All right, looks like Eddie Butcher's coming across with an 808. Rudy Lambert with a 1. David with an 07. Don with an 09. Andrew with a 3. Back out front. Eddie Butcher with an 06. Rudy Lambert with an 02. David with a 1. Don with an 09. Andrew with a 1. Mark with an 08. Roger with a 2. Daryl having some trouble. Joey with a 6. Ray with a 7. Andrew 8. Oh, never mind. I thought it said something about the transponder. Eddie Butcher out front with an 03. Rudy Lambert with a 1. David with an 05. Don with a 1. Andrew with a 1. Mark with an 07. Roger with a 1. Daryl with an 0. Back to a 1. Joey with an 07. Greg with a 2. Eddie Butcher with an 06. Rudy Lambert with a 1. David with an 07. Don with an 02. Uh-oh, Lambert is taking over the lead. Dropping Eddie Butcher back. Uh-oh, Eddie Butcher. Looks like Andrew Tate broke out also. So Lambert out front with an 04, David with an 04, Don with an 09, Mark with an 07, Roger with a 5, Daryl with a 2, Eddie with a 1, Andrew with a 4, Greg with a 4, Joey Leonard broke out. Rudy Lambert with a 1, David with an 07, Don with a 1, Mark with an 09, Roger with a 2, Daryl, oh, we got trouble, heads up, stay low off of 2, 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 clear. Rudy Lambert with an 08, David with a 2, Don with a 1, Mark with a 1, Roger with a 4, Eddie with an 06, Andrew with a 1, Daryl with a 1, Joey with a 1, and Greg having some trouble. Rudy Lambert out front with a 1, David with a 05, Don with a 1, Roger with a 2, Eddie with an 09, Mark Ferguson broke out. Andrew with an 09, Daryl with a 1, Joey with a 2, Greg with a 4. Back out front with Rudy with a 1, David with an 02. Those guys are battling out for the lead. Stay low in the travel. Low in the travel. Oh, that was your leader. All right, it's David out front now with a 2. Don Kittle with a 4. Rudy's in third with a little trouble that time by. Oh, Rudy dropped back to fourth. It looks like Roger Woodson in third now with a 2. So out front it's David with a 1, Don with a 1, Roger with a 3. Rudy's with an 09, Eddie with a 1, Mark with a 4, Andrew with a 1, Daryl with a 2, Joey with an 02, Greg with a 3. David out front with a 1. Oh, Don Kittle taking over the lead with a 1. David dropping back to second with a 1, Roger with a 1. Oh, Roger's going up there. Uh-oh. Looks like David may have broke out also. Mark Ferguson just broke out again. Don Kidder out front with a 1. Roger now second with a 3. Rudy with a 1. Eddie with a 06. Andrew with a 2. Mark with a 2.
Way off right.
Mark Ferguson with 11-6. Darrell with a 2. Joey with a 1. Greg Blankenship broke out. Don Kidder out front with a 1. Roger, heads up on the back stretch. Stay low on the back stretch. Stay low on the back stretch. Low on the back stretch. It's still there. Stay low. Oh, heads up. We got all kinds of carnage on the back stretch. That's your leader. Headed to trouble. Easy, guys. Take it easy. It's Rudy Lambert. Back out front, I think. We're going to let him know that still happening. It's Rudy Lambert back out front with a 1. With a 2. Roger Wilson with a 2. Eddie Butcher with a 1. David with a 1. Mark with a 4. Darrell with an 04. Andrew with a 2. Joy with a 9-3. Greg with a 5. Rudy Lambert back out front with a 1. Don with a 1. Roger with a 2. Eddie with a 2. David with a 1,
that's Rudy,
Mark with a 4, Darrell with a 9, Andrew with a 1, Greg with a 3, Joey having some trouble.
Sorry, you're...
Rudy Lambert out front with a 1, Don Kidder in second with a 1. Looks like there is, let me see if I pick him up on the racetrack. It is, there's 3 tenths separating first and second. That's the black truck with the silver stripes in first with the number 2 on it. The yellow and black trucks in second. So it's Rudy Lambert with a 1, Don Kidder with a 1, Eddie with an 09, and Eddie Butcher is right there behind Don Kidder. So that's 1, 2, and 3 coming up at 4 across the stripe. Rudy Lambert with a 1, Don with a 2, Eddie Butcher with an 08, Roger with a 3, David with a 1, Mark with a 2, Darrell with a 2, Andrew with a 1, Greg with a 4, and Joey with a 1. So we got a race on our hands here as they go down the back straightaway. Into 3, here comes your leader. The black and silver number 2. Rudy Lambert comes across the stripe with a 2. Eddie Butcher now has taken over the second spot with an 08, Don with a 1. Roger with a 2, David with a 2, Mark with a 2, Darrell with a 2, Andrew with a 2, Greg with a 4, and Joey with a 2. Coming up on the halfway mark, guys. We're not even but halfway, and it looks like Eddie Butcher is hounding the back door of Rudy Lambert. Rudy out there in that black and silver truck with a 1. Eddie Butcher. We got trouble going in 3 and 4. Heads up, guys. Woo! Somebody parted the water over there. I saw that. Rudy Lambert still out front, though, with Eddie Butcher hounding that number 2 spot, and here comes Don Kidder hounding him. There's 3 tenths separating Rudy and Eddie, 3 tenths separating Don and Eddie. Roger is 1.8 seconds behind Don. So it's Rudy Lambert out front, still with an 8-2. Eddie Butcher with a 1, Don with a 1, Roger with a 3, Mark with a 2, David with a 4, Darrell with a 4.
Trying to film Roger and Dad.
We got 4 minutes and 30 seconds of racing left. Everybody seems to be satisfied riding on where they're at. Coming off of 4, across the stripe is 8-1 for Rudy Lambert. Eddie Butcher with a 1, Don with a 2, Roger with a 2, Mark with a 3.
Oh, that sounded not too good.
1, Eddie Butcher with an 08, Don with a 2, Roger with a 3, Mark with a 2, David with a 4, Maverly with a 2, Joey with a 3, Greg with a 4. 6 minutes down, 4 to go. Your leaders down the back straightaway, off of 4, across the stripe, the black truck with a silver stripe. Rudy Lambert with a 2, Eddie Butcher with a 1, Don with a 3, Roger with a 3, Mark with a 2. It's still Rudy out front with a 1, Eddie with a 1, Don with a 2, Roger with a 1, Mark with a 2, David with a 4, Darrell with a 1, Andrew having some trouble, Joey with a 2, Greg with a 2. Into 3, off of 4. The black truck with the silver stripes and the number 2 on the door. Here's your leader with an 8.06 that time by. Rudy trying to step it up now. Eddie Butcher with a 1, Don with a 1, Roger with a 1, Mark with a 1. Back out front, Rudy with a 1, Eddie with a 1, Don with a 1, Roger with a 1, Mark with a 2, David with a 3, Darrell with a 2, Andrew with a 3, Joey with a 2, Greg with a 1. It's still the black and silver, number 2, into 3, up off of 4. But right there behind him, Eddie Butcher. They're running times almost identical. 8-1 for Rudy, 8.09 for Eddie. Don with a 2, Roger with a 2, Mark with a 3. 7 minutes down, 3 to go. We still got a lot of racing left, guys. They're coming up on some lap traffic and they're getting to it pretty clean. It's still Rudy Lambert out front with a 1. Right there behind him, Eddie Butcher now draws back up on the rear bumper of Rudy Lambert. 8-1 for Rudy, 8-1 for Eddie Butcher. Don with a 2, Roger with a 2, David with a 8, 4. Mark with a, Mark having some trouble there. So back out front is Rudy with a 1, Eddie with a 1, Don with a 2, Roger with a 2, David with a 6, Mark with a 5, Darrell with a 2, Andrew with a 5, Joey with a 3, Greg with a 2. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, guys, as they go down the back straightaway. The black and silver, number 2 of Rudy Lambert, out front with a 1, Eddie Butcher with a 1, Don with a 6. Uh-oh. Looks like Don having some trouble going into 3. It's Rudy Lambert with a 1, Eddie Butcher with a 1, Roger with a 5. Tough break for Don Kidder, having a good run today. It's still Rudy with a 1, Eddie Butcher with a 1, Roger with a 5, Mark with a 3, David with a little trouble, Darryl with a 4, Don out, Andrew with a 6. We got trouble in 3 and 4. There's one dead, and your leader gets into it. Your leader now upside down. Your leader upside, trouble in 3 and 4, guys. All grades of trouble in 3 and 4. All right, it looks like Eddie Butcher has taken over the lead. We got cars coming back out of the pits, guys. We got one completely dead on the racetrack off the 4. It looked like it just shut off, and there wasn't nothing the leader could do. Tough break for Rudy Lambert. We got a minute 20 to go. It's Eddie Butcher still out front. 8-7. Roger Wilson with an 8-4. Rudy in third with an 8-3. Backs it down to an 8-1. It's still Eddie with a 2, Roger with a 2, Rudy with a 1, Mark with a 2, Dale with a 907, Joey with a 5, and whoo! I got hectic in a hurry. Eddie Butcher out front. We got 9 minutes down, 1 to go. Eddie with a 1, Roger Wilson with a 1.
Sorry, Roger.
Rudy Lambert with a 1, Mark with a 2, Dale with a 6, Joey with a 9, Greg with a 3. It's still Eddie Butcher with a 1, Roger Wilson with a 2, Rudy Lambert with an 809, Mark Parkinson with a 2, Darryl with a 4, Joey with a 3, Greg with a 5, David, Don, and Andrew having some trouble. 30 seconds to go, guys. Eddie Butcher still on point. He's got about 5 seconds over Roger Wilson. Eddie with a 2, Roger with a 2, Rudy with an 806. Mark Parkinson with an 8.4, Darryl with an 8.4. So it's Eddie with a 2, Roger with a 1. 10 seconds to go. Eddie Butcher with a 2 that time by. Roger with a 1, Rudy with a 1, Mark with a 2, Darryl with a 4, Joey with a 3, Greg with a 4. Finish the lap now, guys. Alright, everybody's done. The champion is winning the race. Eddie Butcher finishing second. Roger, Rudy, Mark, Darryl, Joey, Greg, David, Don, and Andrew.